It's the NFL on EA Sports, and it's Tajay Spears. Your
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season.
And right away, he lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. But now he appears to be in some pain. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now Herbert following the turnover. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Alvin Kamara and the Saints set to start their next drive. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. 1 carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball. Got a full game ahead of him. Hand it to him again. See if they can start to produce.
Carr's throw caught by Olave. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game, because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Trying the left side with Kamara. Ooh, the juke. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That good for 22 and a 1st down. And this will be a jet sweep. Here's Thomas with it. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas, his 1st rushing touchdown of the year. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Well, the numbers for Spears on the ground a week ago. 11 carries, 76 yards, and a touchdown. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
Yeah, he could very well be.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On 2nd down, here's Carr. Room to maneuver at the 35. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Thomas, the man in motion left. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 2nd down, Kamara. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Tui Pelotu got in and dropped him. The kick by McManus is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Here's Herbert. Going to the right here and finding Burks. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And you look at the Saints defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And got his man complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A big play there for L.A. 62 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now it's Herbert. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And he's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Dalton Schultz, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have retaken the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much.
Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. As they've got it as we resume action. Now a play fake. Carr. Into the hands of Perry, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And he'll be close to a 1st down at the Chargers' 36. 53 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Carr now to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just...
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Hightower not going to attempt a run back, and his guys will begin at the 25. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Carr to throw. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. Carr now on 1st down. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. 62 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. McManus's point after is good. And it's now 21-17. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Pete Werner. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Kamara up the middle. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 without the 4. So players shaken up. We'll get a stoppage here. And that's Alvin Kamara, the one who's going to receive some attention. Hopefully he's okay. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And brought in downfield by Burks. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards that time. Herbert operating from the red zone. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Devontae Smith with an amazing diving catch. And the Chargers have yet again retaken the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Hightower not going to attempt a run back, and his guys will begin at the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are...
There he goes, right side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. On play action, now Carr. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jamal Williams taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. McManus's point after is good, and that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This taken in right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Herbert off of play action. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Here's a run by Spears. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So thanks to the late past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game, we skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Herbert now. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Take it at the 37. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 44. Here's Carr. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 8. Carr going to throw. Again, it's Johnson. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up a third down.
How about the timing on that one? Where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
637.
Carr. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So out come the Chargers. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it.
And he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will set up shop, red zone territory at the 13-yard line.
And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the third quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might well go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, as we all know, possessions are crucial in a tie game, and let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Saints take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Extra point from McManus is good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert looking here for Smith downfield. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown. Devontae Smith. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. What's good on the extra point? And that will tie our game here in the third. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Hightower not going to attempt a run back, and his guys will begin at the 25. The New Orleans offense set to take over. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw caught by Olave. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Carr. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
On play action, it's Carr. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 54 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Carr's throw complete there to Johnson. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 20-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Into the red zone, it's Carr. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Making 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Saints have moved out in front. McManus's point after is good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 25. This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith. Not a bad day at the office there. Maybe he would like the catch number to go up a little bit, but I think most guys would say 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. That's okay.
I think if the catch number goes up, we start talking about the record books.
He's got a man, complete. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Chargers. Devontae Smith, 75 yards. And the Chargers have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Lutz with the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the third. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Hightower not going to attempt a run back, and his guys will begin at the 25.
The Saints coming out now to take the field.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
They begin the drive with Williams.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
Chris Olave. There he goes again.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Chris Olave.
72 yards.
And the Saints have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter.
Extra point from McManus is good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead he does go down to a knee. And they'll bring the football out to the 25.
This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore, because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4.
Here's Spears on second down.
9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Hand off to Spears.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Play action. It's Herbert. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Brian Brzee fought in and got him down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaking up on that last play.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. A shotgun snap for Herbert.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Taking it about the 16. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Chris Olave heads back to the field as his guys get set for another possession.
And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
66 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Again, it's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Out of the gun again to Spears.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards.
And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Important extra point up and through. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Hightower not going to attempt a run back, and his guys will begin at the 25.
The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Here's Carr. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Now Carr. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
They try the left side here with Williams. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, and he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Herbert going to throw.
This is Smith to the ground. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing, Herbert.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Herbert.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Now 1st and goal. Spiller will score. Touchdown, Chargers.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with the touchdown run to take the lead.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Carr to throw.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
Well, what a thrilling fourth quarter this one was. Well, at least I guess if you're cheering for the winning side, an outstanding comeback, though, that saw them completely take control and change the outcome of this game.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many of us saw that coming, the way that they were playing and having the lead after 3 quarters. A little bit of a stunning ending because it wasn't just a one-touchdown swing. It was a multiple touchdown swing for them to end up losing that ball game. Give credit where credit is due. They came off the pace and got it done.
So for the Chargers, they keep